What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy, for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully y'all are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw here today was Gemini. So let's go ahead and get it started. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy pre-Friday. Hope you all are well. I do want to say, guys, sorry about yesterday for not being here. There was an outage with the internet. I'm going to get on the phone with them later, and I'm going to try to figure out everything, because I have a feeling that something is not the way it should be, especially for what I'm paying for. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that stuff later. But so far so well right now here today. So I'm happy to be live with y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry about yesterday. Still got a video out though for y'all. And yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So starting out here with the Gemini, let's see what's going on, baby. What do we got showing up here for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling up in here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Messages for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini peeps, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the 9 of Pentacles. So you could be connecting here with a earth sign such as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Gemini, we do got here the Page of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the Fool card in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, Gemini, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, 9 of Pentacles here to the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Kind of looks to me immediately like you want to do something on your own. Because when you take a look at the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, right, usually this card tends to resonate towards, I don't really feel like working on something. It could be about maybe not feeling like working on something with someone else. So potentially this might be wanting to have your independence or wanting to gain independence from a situation. Maybe right now you're not interested in partnership, you're interested in being single. Maybe you're not interested in a business relationship, you're interested in handling business on your own. Whatever the case may be here though for you, Gemini, I feel like you're pulling back from working on something and you're focusing more here on your independence. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Page of Cups reversed. So you're basically retracting what you had to offer. Now, if we're talking about love and romance here, Gemini, chances are this is the energy of like, look, I don't have my love to offer anymore. I'm pulling back. I'm going to be single. I'm going to go ahead and do me. Because, you know, looking at the outcome here being Fool in reverse here says, I don't want to take the next step. I don't want to take a jump here with you. I want this to completely go on a pause. So if you're a Gemini dealing with somebody romantically right now, whether it is an actual romantic committed relationship or whether it be a situationship, you might just want to be single right now for your own time, Gemini. I think you're just doing you. You know, I want to be single. I want to do me. I'm not interested at this time to really, you know, dive and explore in going any forward or going any further. Going any further is what I meant to say, right? But if this is not about love and things of that nature, this could be about not really wanting to work together with somebody when it comes towards career, when it comes towards work and business. You know, for those of you guys that have business partnerships, you might be breaking free from those partnerships in the next 24 hours as you feel like you no longer want to offer what you have and you want to focus more on your individuality and what you have to offer in your own sense, right? So whether this is about love, whether this is about business, whether this is about friendship, because some of you here may be retracting your friendships from certain people and choosing to isolate from them, whatever the case might be, I just feel like something here specifically, Gemini, you want to do all on your own and you're retracting your energy to whatever, whomever you were giving your energy to. So do take that how it resonates. Definitely feel this way for you, and I like it a lot. You know, when you look at the 9 of Pentacles is all about your independence, what you feel is best, and I'm always all about people doing what is best for them. So whatever you need to pull away from, Gemini, and focus up on for yourself, go for it at this time, all right? All right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did start out here with the air signs for today's daily reading. We're going to go ahead and do air, water, fire, earth. Jumping on into our water, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Cancer gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Cancerian? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Cancerian people, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is going well. What do we got going on here for the Cancer gang? By the way, Lisa Sullivan, thank you for the $2. Really appreciate that donation, my love. Thank you for your generosity. Cancerian, starting out here with your overall energy, 9 of Pentacles, but in the reverse position. You could be connecting here with an earth sign for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do got here the 7 of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, Cancer, we do got here the 7 of Swords, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 6 of Cups. So Cancer, let's talk about your next 24 hours and see what's going on here for you. Excuse me for one moment though. Thank you very much. All right, so Cancer, looking at the 9 of Pentacles reversed here paired with the 7 of Pentacles upright, it definitely seems to me like your investments here are what are coming into question for you, okay? When you do got here a 9 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed usually represents not wanting to be alone, not wanting to be independent. Maybe you want to be around somebody, or this also could represent a lack of confidence for a few of you. So I'm actually seeing this reading in 2 different ways. Let's talk about the first way I'm seeing this reading. For some of you Cancers, 9 of Pentacles reversed could be representing that you don't want to be alone at this time. 7 of Pentacles, I'm tired of being patient. I'm tired of waiting to find a partnership. I'm tired of waiting to find somebody to connect with. You know, some of you may be feeling this way right now. It sucks being lonely. You know, I was the loneliest Cancer out there, man. I used to long for love. When I tell you I was the most craziest, hopeless romantic in my entire life, I was, especially growing up in my teenage years. I was always wanting that hopeless romantic love and passion, and I was always single. You know, I've only had a few relationships in my life leading up into the current one that I'm currently in, but at the end of the day, I was that hopeless romantic that was like, I just want to fall in love. I want to be with somebody, but I was so fucking single. So at the end of the day, I understand that. You know, I know how it feels to really long for someone and to long for that comfort and to long for that connection. And I think for some of you here, it's like, listen, I feel like I'm losing my patience. 7 of Swords here paired with a 7 of Pentacles. I don't know how long I have to continue to wait. And you also could be feeling like, you know, especially for those Cancerians that are resonating with this, if you've dated people in the past or if you've had partners in the past, you're very much so missing having that now, you know? So it doesn't mean you're specifically missing someone specific from your past, but maybe you're missing the idea, right? So I feel like you're missing being with somebody or being in love or being connected and having that energy around you. And loneliness sucks. It definitely does. But what I learned in due time is that all good things come in time. And when we don't spend our lives waiting for those people to show up, and when we don't spend our lives waiting for the good things to happen, they naturally unfold for us anyways. So word to the wise for anybody right now who's single and really wants to be in a relationship and wants to be with that great, fantastic partner, the best thing you can do right now is become the greatest version of yourself. If you can fall in love with the greatest version of who you want to be and who you become, then people are going to fall in love with that version too. The more you take time out right now to focus on making yourself the best person that you are going to be happy and content with and that you're going to be absolutely in love with, that's going to radiate outwards and attract the people who are going to connect with that beautiful person that's you. So I think that the best advice I can always give people is that don't search for love. Become your greatest version. And guess what? When you're living your best life, it'll subconsciously manifest your best partner. Like love will come with the package of you literally living your best life. Now, in the other way that I was seeing this reading for you, Cancer, 9 of Pentacles reversed here to the 7 of Pentacles. You know, for some of you here, 9 of Pentacles reversed could be representing a lack of confidence. So for some of you guys that are experiencing this lack of confidence, I think that what's happening here for you, 7 of Pentacles showing up here being the card of investment, you might be feeling a lack of confidence based upon what you're invested in. Have you been invested in negative thoughts? 7 of Swords. Have you been around people who put you down? 7 of Swords. Have you been around individuals who don't have the most positive intentions or aren't the most positive minded people? Sometimes we got to realize that the reason we're not all that confident, we're not all that positive, we're not all that happy is because of the environment we're surrounded by. You know, if we're surrounded by people who are constantly treating us like shit, putting us down, or negative Nancy's 24/7, you're going to end up getting that energy and absorbing it and soaking it up. And guess what? At some point in time, you're going to feel that way too because of the surroundings and environment that you're dealing with. So for any Cancers that are dealing with this right now, especially if you're feeling this lack of confidence, really check in with your surroundings. If your surroundings are definitely having a hinder or an influence on you, I'd be mindful about your investments at this time. Maybe it's better to be surrounded with more positive people and more people that are willing to lift you up and help you radiate more positive vibrations, okay? So I would be aware of that, all right? All right, Cancers, take that message how it resonates. If it resonates, cool. Or if either of them resonated, cool. If not, absolutely no worries. Let me push my monitor out the way. I was casting a little shadow. All right, so we finished up our air, we did our water, jumping on into the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Leo. Let's see what's going on for the Lion Gang, baby. Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo peeps, we're going to go ahead and gather ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Justice in reverse. So you could be connecting here with potentially a Libra for some of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Death in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Ten of Pentacles upright, and looking at the outcome for you, Leo, we do got here the Two of Swords in the reverse position. So Leo, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, let's go ahead and talk about it. Justice in the reverse here paired with the Death in reverse. Well, when you see a Death in reverse, right, Scorpionic energy, it usually represents a lack of a transformation. It means that something here just is not changing. And when you see the Justice in reverse, it usually resonates towards some sort of sense of unfairness. You could be feeling like this situation is completely unfair. It's not just, it's not right. So I think for Leos in the next 24 hours, you're kind of in the space right now where you don't really feel like something is changing in your favor. You feel that something should be different in comparison to the way that it is. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Ten of Pentacles though. So Ten of Pentacles represents a lot of stability. It represents a lot of good things in life. I think that what the universe is almost trying to say here, because looking at the outcome that's present, Two of Swords reversed, Two of Swords reversed means a final decision. It's almost like you have had this finalized perception that there is unfair and not great things happening surrounding you. But the truth is that if you look beyond that perception, you'll see the beauty that's there. Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like you're wearing rose tinted glasses is the perspective that I'm picking up on. Because I feel like the universe is trying to show you like, hey, right now you might not be entirely happy with a situation that isn't transforming into the way that you'd like it to be, but that situation not going as planned doesn't mean that your entire life surrounding you is in a negative place, because there's a lot of beauty that still surrounds you, but because you've been so tunnel visioned on one thing, maybe not necessarily working out to the way you've wanted it to, it's made you look in the perspective of like, oh my God, my life sucks, when in actuality you have a lot of great shit that surrounds you. So I feel like the universe is trying to say, like, open up your eyes to all the other shit. It can be really easy, really fucking easy sometimes to get super tunnel visioned on something that we dislike. I do it all the time. I can get super tunnel visioned on one thing that happened in my day, and then I'll automatically say, well, today is a horrible fucking day. And then I have to like calm myself down and realize today's actually not a horrible day. Something shitty happened, but everything else was actually pretty decent, right? So sometimes we just have to learn to pull ourselves back and realize when we're tunnel visioning a little bit too hard on one aspect of our lives. If something's not working out, you're allowed to say it sucks. You're allowed to feel some type of way about it. But if you have a lot of other good things that are working for you, a lot of other great things that are surrounding you at this time, don't be afraid to hone into that too. Don't be afraid to look at the good stuff that's happening simultaneously throughout your life, because there's always going to be good stuff surrounding us, no matter how dark life could get or no matter how shitty a situation could become. For example, let's say right now you're going through a breakup, Leo. It feels unfair. It sucks. It's not changing. You feel like you can't reconcile, but you're healthy. You have a great job. You have great family. You have great friends that want to be there to support you and comfort you during this hard time. The breakup fucking sucks. It's heartbreak. It's going to hurt. It's going to take a while for you to heal, but it doesn't mean that you don't have a good environment surrounding you and good shit to be grateful for and good people to be there for you at that hard time, right? So it's kind of like realize everything else you have around you, because it could be very easy to have that bypass what you're looking at, right? It could be very easy to have that bypass your perception. So open up your eyes to the good stuff too, man, because it's definitely there for you. All right, Leos, much love to you. I've been here many times in my life. No judgment at all with you. I get tunnel visioned quite often, and I am one of those people that do my best to be a positive person each and every single day. So that tells you something, man. It tells you we're fucking human, So we're always going to feel this way, but we always got to snap ourselves out of it too, right? All right, Leo. So we finished up our fire. We did our air and our water. Jumping on into the earth signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? What's showing up here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and gather ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Swords. Oh boy. Immediately got like a depiction or like a flash of the Ice Queen. So Capricorn, who you icing out? Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Five of Cups in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, Capricorn, we got here the Queen of Cups in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Cappy, we do have here the Nine of Pentacles. So Capricorns, setting foot here into your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, you got here a Queen of Swords, you got here a Five of Cups in reverse. You know, technically, when you see this energy, it represents I'm moving on. Usually, the Queen of Swords is a very clear-cut decision. So you've made an incredibly clear-cut and blunt decision to move on from a situation. But I also feel like the Queen of Swords is representing that, like, I'm not going to allow myself to be jaded anymore. Because the Queen of Swords, when it's in the reverse, could represent feeling jaded. When the Queen of Swords is upright, it's like, I'm not going to be jaded anymore. I'm okay. And I think that with the Queen of Cups in reverse showing up here for you, you're saying to yourself here, it's like, I have dealt with this situation. I have let it bother me and affect me emotionally for so freaking long, to the point where I processed it. I let it go. I healed. I went through what I needed to go through, and I'm finally ready to move on forward. I'm finally ready to isolate myself from this situation here, Nine of Pentacles, and pick up where I left off and confidently invest myself into brand new things. So Capricorn, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, definitely feels to me like you're over a situation. Seems to me like you're moving on from something. You know, you took all the time you've needed to process this emotionally. You did all the healing you needed to do. And it's like, I'm ready right now to be living my best life. I'm ready to be far away from this situation, confident, happy, radiant, and doing everything that I can to live my best life going forward. And all the more power to you, Capricorn. Absolutely love that energy for you. You know, it happens. You know, one day we wake up and we're like, hey, this shit don't hurt anymore. This shit doesn't bother me anymore. Actually, I don't even care about the situation anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and live my best life. And it's a really great, amazing, liberating feeling. All right, Cappy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for the daily read. We're going to jump back on into our air signs, and we'll see what we got going on here for the Libras. Libra, by the way, I want to wish you all a very happy birthday. I'm pretty sure the sun shifted already. If it hasn't shifted today, it's shifting tomorrow. But Libra, whether it is Libra season today or tomorrow, it's technically yo season regardless. So happy birthday to my Libra peeps. Much love to you. And let's see what we got going on. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra peeps, we're going to go ahead and grab this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Four of Wands in reverse. So you could be connecting here with potentially a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Lovers. Having a look at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Two of Pentacles. And then looking at the outcome for your Libra, we do got here the Eight of Swords. So Libra, setting foot here into your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So we got here the Four of Wands in reverse, and we do got here the Lovers card showing up here for you. So Libra, coming into your next 24, I think that there is definitely something strong that you're connected to here, but at the same time, there is a massive, like, I don't know how to explain it. There's like this massive like lack of stability, you know? So I feel that you have this strong connection, but at the same time, there's this lack of stability, and it's like, what do I do with this? You know, because I'm super connected to whoever or whatever this is, but it doesn't seem to be consistent. And I think that that's what it really comes down to. So whether you're dealing with somebody in love, or whether this is about being connected to an amazing career path that you really care about, you know, you kind of feel like it's always up and down. Looking at what you're dealing with the Two of Pentacles. It's like there's never this consistent positive flow. It just feels to me like things are always very up and down. So you could be dealing with a person who's pretty inconsistent, or you could be dealing with like a career maybe that you feel has an inconsistent flow of money, whatever the case might be here for you. And looking at the outcome here being the Eight of Swords for you, Libra, Eight of Swords represents you're kind of in your head about the situation right now, trying to figure out what to do. You're not necessarily sure, you know? So it's like, what the heck do I do at this time? Because I don't know how the heck to make this situation stable, in the manner that I want it to be, you know? So what I've learned is that sometimes the things we really care about take a while to stabilize. Sometimes the things we really care about require a lot of effort and they require a lot of patience to kind of level out, you know? Whether it's love, whether it's a career, you know, you have to really give your all to something in order to see that return. And I feel that even though at this time, Libra, you might be feeling like this is really wishy-washy, it always seems like it could go in a good direction or it can go in a bad direction, I wouldn't overthink it. I would kind of stick to the fundamental that if something's truly for you, it's going to be for you no matter what. You know, if we're resonating in this in love, right? If a person's truly for you, they're going to be for you no matter what. You will survive through thick and thin if that is the person for you. Same thing when it comes towards a career, right? Like, for example, I wasn't necessarily financially comfortable when I made the decision to quit my full-time job to pursue YouTube full-time, but I knew that it was a risk I wanted to take. And when I took that risk, I was giving it my all. And I got the return out of that, right? I was able to find stability. I was able to find happiness and comfort in what I was doing, and I was able to do something that I loved. So when you give it your all, if it's truly for you, it's going to thrive. It's going to persevere. It's going to move in that direction. So you can kind of find comfort in that, you know, if that makes sense to you. It's like, give something your all, and if it thrives, if it works, it's truly for you. And if it doesn't, sure, it sucks. But at the same time, at least you get the clarity to know whether or not something was truly for you, or whether or not something wasn't truly for you, right? So that would be my best advice here for you. I wouldn't spend time constantly overthinking about it. I would just give something your all. If this is love and you love somebody and you're deeply connected to them, give it your all. If it works, it was meant to be. If not, something else is meant for you. You know, same thing applies with career. If like a career is truly meant for you, put your freaking heart and soul into the work you're doing. If it thrives and it works, it was for you. If not, something else is meant for you. And you'll still find what's meant for you at the end of the day. Remember, what's always meant to find you will. All right, my beautiful Libra peeps. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And also, happy birthday to you. So we did finish up our air signs. We're going to move along back now into our water signs. And we're going to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Pisces gang. Let's see what's up. TB says, Cancer Moon, can you please shout out a happy birthday to me, Libra, or to my boyfriend, Ryan? Happy birthday, Ryan. Appreciate you. Appreciate you tuning in. Happy birthday. All right, everybody. So we're going to move on into the Pisces now, and we shall see what's going on. What do we got going on here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, Lakeisha, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in, my love. Long time no see. I hope you've been well. What do we got going on here for Team Pisces, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Let's see what we got going on for the fish. I feel an interesting vibe. Having a look here at the overall energy for you, Pisces, we do got here the Justice in reverse. So you might be dealing with a Libra here for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we got here the Wheel of Fortune. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Four of Swords in reverse. And looking at the outcome for you, Piscean, here it is, the Devil. Yep, I knew I felt an interesting little energy there. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about it here for you, Pisces. Taking a look here at these energies first and foremost, right? Justice card, you could be dealing with a Libra, could be connecting with a Capricorn, or potentially a fixed sign such as an Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, or possibly a Leo. As far as what I'm seeing here for you, Piscean, Justice in reverse paired with the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to be a turnaround for you is what I definitely think, because Justice reverse represents inconsistency. It represents unequal, like it represents a lack of balance, to put it that way, right, for you? So if there's a lack of balance, but then a Wheel of Fortune comes into play, that means that a situation that's unbalanced is about to take a fortunate turn to where it does become balanced. Having a look at what you're dealing with the Four of Swords reversed. Four of Swords reversed usually represents having to return to something. So it's about having to come back around to a situation. And having a look at the outcome here being the Devil, I feel like that's kind of what you're coming back around to here, Piscean. It's almost like you're coming back around to the situation or the root of what has kept you stuck. Does that make sense? When you want to be able to let go of things, or when you want to be able to move on from things, we usually have to go to the root of the problem, the root of what's keeping you stuck, the root of what's keeping you trapped, the root of what's keeping you stagnant. Moving into your next 24 hours, Piscean, you're going to find that root. And once you do find that root and you start to confront it and you start to work through it and you eventually start to cut out the root, then that's how you start to get to move into the direction of having more balance, because something here is not keeping you trapped in a negative place in your life anymore or tied and bound to a negative situation anymore. So for example, let's say the root of negativity that's been sparking and manifesting in your life recently is due to like a certain toxic person in your life. If you find out that that toxic person is the root and you detach and you remove yourself from that toxic person, you have removed yourself from the root of what's caused and manifested negativity in your life. And all that unbalanced energy that you've been feeling is now going to be transmuted into neutral energy, because you no longer have this negative tie that is bounding you and weighing you down. You see what I'm saying here? So that's what I got here for you, Piscean, moving into your next 24 hours. Whatever your negative tie might be, you know, the devil could be a toxic person, it could be your ex, it could be a toxic situation or something you experienced in the past. But it's like when you get down to the root of what's caused and manifested negativity in your life and you work through it and you release it and you let it go and you no longer have that attachment to it, then you can truly move forward. You'll start to feel everything easing up for you shortly, okay? Because justice in reverse here, once again, paired with the Wheel of Fortune, represents a turnaround, moving out of unbalanced energies into balanced energies. All right, so you'll see a change there, Piscean, in the next 24 hours. If you get the root, you find the root and you heal the root, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water. We also finished up our air, jumping on into the fire. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Sagittarian gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we get showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sag? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Emperor. So you could be connecting here potentially with an Aries for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we got an Ace of Pentacles. Hello. Having a look at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Sun in reverse. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Saggy, we do got the Three of Cups. Not too shabby. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Setting foot here into your next 24 hours, we got here the Emperor paired with the Ace of Pentacles. I kind of feel this energy. There's going to be this energy for you, Sagittarius, in the next 24 hours where people are going to tell you you're not in control, okay? And even though the Emperor card is the card of control, I feel like people around you, especially if you've been going through a time where you haven't been feeling the most happy, or if you've been a little sad recently, it looks like one of those days where people are going to tell you to let go, let them take control, and they're going to want to cheer you up. You know, have you ever had a friend kind of like say, listen, I know you're upset right now, but I'm dragging you at the house. We're going out and we're doing something fun. It's kind of like that energy, you know? I'm not going to let you sit here and be upset is what the people in your environment are saying. So I feel like the people that are in your environment in the next 24 hours, especially if you've been going through it, Sagittarius, they're going to come right on in and they're really going to pick you up here. I think that, you know, being in this energy of control, right? Being the Emperor, you're going to be like, no, I don't want to do anything. I want to sit here and I want to sulk. And they're like, no, that's not going to happen. You're going to take this opportunity. We're going to go out. We're going to have fun. That's the vibe that I'm feeling here for you. So I feel like people are going to be here to lift you up moving into your next 24 hours, especially for any sort of Sagittarians that have recently been dealing with something that's been saddening or bothering them. You got people over here that I feel are going to kind of like snap you out of it and be a little bit of a happy, positive distraction for you. So that's the vibe that I feel here for you. So definitely do expect people to kind of like unexpectedly drop in in the next 24 hours, especially if you've been going through it. You know, people might drop in and check on you. They might take you out. I feel this vibe of people around you saying, we need to go have a good time, you know? So it's time to pull you out of this dark cave that you might be in and let's go out into the world and have some fun, you know? So it won't resonate to every Sagittarius out there, but that's definitely what I'm feeling here for many of you where, you know, if you've been going through it, people in your environment, friends, family, your romantic partner, it's like, listen, let's get out of this fucking energy. Let's get out of this vibe. Let's go out and have a good time, you know? So I love that for you. For whoever that resonates to, that's really awesome. All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful fire. We did our water and our air, diving on into the earth signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Taurus gang. What's going on for the bull gang, baby? Messages for Team Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Taurus? Messages for Team Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my beautiful bull gang, we're getting this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy here for you is going to be the Five of Cups in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the Knight of Wands in reverse, and then lastly for you, Taurian, Page of Wands upright. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we got in store here for you. So Taurus, setting foot here into your next 24 hours, Five of Cups reversed paired with a Five of Pentacles. You know, usually this means Five of Pentacles could represent lack. It could represent feeling left out in the cold. You know what I'm picking up on? I think this is one of the hardest reasons, or hardest, yeah, I guess reasons is the word to say it. One of the hardest reasons or challenges people face moving on is when they realize that the last thing they're holding on to that still connects them to somebody or to a situation is the pain. When the pain is the last thing you have of a person, of a situation that you're still holding on to, knowing that letting go of that pain will be the full transition of you moving on can sometimes make it a challenge to let go. And I do see this in many instances in life, especially in many instances in my own life where it's like, why is it so hard to move on? Well, the pain's all I have left. I don't have the situation anymore. I don't have the person anymore. And there's this part of me that doesn't want to let go of the situation or the person. So if all I have left is pain, I might as well hold on to that pain and not let it go. And I think that that is the difficulty you're having here, because it's like, I know now that as I'm letting go of the pain, Five of Cups reversed, Five of Pentacles, it's truly over. I'm truly isolated. Now I have nothing left to hold on to. Now this is real. Like the situation's really over because there's nothing left connecting me and holding me in that moment, you know? So that's what I feel here for you, Taurus. And having a look at what it is you're dealing with, Knight of Wands reversed, you know it's final. You know that if you take a step back right now and you completely do this, it is a final thing for you to do, and you have to start opening yourself up to the new. With the outcome showing up here as the Page of Wands, I'm happy the Page of Wands is the outcome, because Page of Wands is like, all right, I'm going to keep myself open to new people, to new situations. I'm going to see what I'm interested in. I'm not going to completely shut down, but you know, it's a big step. Like shit's about to get real. Like the moment I let go of the pain here, I'm letting go of the situation entirely, because the pain was all that I had left that I was holding on to, you know? So situations like this are tricky. Understandably so, though. I've been there a lot in my life and I get it, but it's about to get real. And I think it's going to be bittersweet for you. I don't think it's going to be as bitter as you think. You know, it's going to be a little bitter because it's like, all right, it finally happened. I finally completely released, but it's going to be so sweet because now you get to be free, you know, not only just free from a situation that you wanted to move on from for so long, but you're free from pain. And I think that's the most important part. So with the outcome here being Page of Wands, I'm going to go ahead and embrace this. I'm not going to completely put myself out there like a King of Wands would, but I'm going to embrace and see what other opportunities come towards me and go with the flow and see what happens. So happy to see that here for you, Taurus. It's a big move. It's a big step. But the first step to finding new things in life is having to let go of the old in order to be willing to embrace the new. All right, my bull gang, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our beautiful Earth sign as well. So we did, well, hold on. What was the order today, by the way? Was that the last one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay. So that was the second batch of signs are done, right? Yep, and then we got 4 more to go. Cool. All right, so guys, real quick, we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for the day. Just give me like about a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back. I'm just going to go ahead and grab my coffee that I left over in the kitchen just to get myself re-energized real quick. So I'll be back really, really shortly. And then we'll carry on with the last 4 remaining signs. All right, so give me just 2 seconds and I will be right back. Thank you all very, very much. All right, where is my button? Here it is. BRB.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I
Thank you guys for your patience. Gratefully appreciate it. All right, so we finished up our second batch of signs. Moving on into the last and final batch. Jumping back into our air signs. Let's see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please? For the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarian, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Aquarian, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Wands in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here in your current energy, we do got here the Six of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Five of Swords. And then looking at the outcome here for you, Aquarius, we do have here the Lovers card. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, you could be dealing with a Gemini, considering that the Lovers card came out here for you. But you don't have to be, right? But you could be dealing with one potentially. All right, so Six of Wands reversed here to the Six of Cups reversed. What I'd say here for you, Aquarius, is that it definitely seems to me like you're doing your best to turn your attention away from the past, but there's also a lot of conflict here because Five of Swords could represent resentment, right? When we still have resentment, we can still have attached feelings because resentment's still a feeling, yeah? So with resentment being there, it's still an attachment to the past. And I think that that's exactly been the anchor, right? To what's still been holding you to your past. That's why it's been so difficult to move on. And I think that sometimes we don't realize how much resentment we actually bear or that we actually carry. And I feel that for many of you, that might be the case here of why it's been kind of hard. It's been kind of hard to, ignore the past, move on from the past because there's been that anchor, right? And that anchor's been your resentment. Looking at the outcome here being the Lovers, I feel like the Lover here says is like, I really just want to be connected to myself and to my life. Lovers card does represent love and soulmates and things of that nature, but on an intuitive level, Lovers card is saying to me, it's like, I want to feel connected to my life again, where I'm focused on the present. That's what I'm truly picking up on right now from the Lovers. I want to feel connected and alive. I want to be focused on the present. I want to be enjoying my life and building my life and doing what I got to do, not having to deal with feeling anything else for the past or having the past hold me back. Nobody wants that shit, And whether or not it resonates to you, it's not going to resonate to every Aquarius out there because I'm sure many of you Aquarians might not be dealing with this particular situation. But if you are, I think that the problem or what's still holding you there is that anchor, right? It's that anchor of resentment that's still keeping you trapped. So if you allow yourself to let go of the resentment, if you allow yourself to let go of the anger and to let go of the repressed emotions that you still carry towards your past situations, that's what's going to allow you to truly let it go and heal. The longer you hold on to that, basically the longer you're going to continue to hold on to the past. And I feel that many of you want to move forward. So if that's the case here for you, really work through releasing those repressed emotions and those energies of anger potentially, or anger and resentment. The more you channel on letting those go and making peace with your past and not allowing it to bother you currently in the present, that's what's going to keep you involved in the present, right? That's what's going to allow you to move on from the past and focus on what's going on right now. So Aquarius, I feel like that's the key. Resentment. If there's any there, focus on letting that out. All right, Aquarian, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our air signs for today. Jumping on into the water. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing. Is it Scorpio? I believe it's Scorpio, but I want to double check just in case because sometimes I jumble up my zodiac signs. I believe we did Cancer though and Pisces. We did. It is Scorpio. Okay. Just want to make sure. So Scorpio, let's see what's up, baby. What do we got going on for you? Okay. What do we got showing up here for Team Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling on in here, please, for the zodiacs of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be dealing potentially here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look into your current energy, we do got here the Moon in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Seven of Wands. And then looking at the outcome for you, we do have here the Page of Swords in the reverse position. So Scorpio, setting foot here into your next 24 hours. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Queen of Pentacles reversed here to the Moon in reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse usually represents not really focusing on what you are doing, right? It's like, it's a selfless type of energy. You're not thinking about yourself. You're not doing what you need to do for you. It's doing for others. And I think that for many of you here, Scorpio, you've been pretty selfless, not selfish, selfless in a situation. You know, having a look at what you're dealing with right now, Moon in reverse, it's like you've been so selfless that it's been to the point where you've definitely noticed that you've ignored some of your own needs and emotions and feelings that probably should have been prioritized. And having a look at what you're dealing with right now, Seven of Wands, I think what's coming into play here for you is it's like, right now I need to stop being so selfless and I need to pay a little bit more attention to me. Seven of Wands here is about putting up barriers, putting up boundaries, and recognizing that the more I keep giving and giving and giving and not giving back anything to myself is the more that I'm putting myself in a rough position that I genuinely don't deserve to be in. You know, I can't tell you how many times in my life I've been so incredibly selfless, where I would just give and give and give all day and get nothing back in return. And then inevitably that happened for years. And then I realized I fucking fucked myself for years. I had a lot of shit that I should have did for me, that I didn't do for me, that I needed to work through and that I needed to upgrade and that I needed to fix. And, you know, when I realized it, I was like, man, I wish I realized sooner that it's okay to have healthy boundaries and that it's okay to love yourself and that it's okay to do things for you. And you're not a selfish person for giving a fuck about your well-being. You know, a lot of people push this narrative that you're a selfish person for caring about your well-being. That's bullshit. Your well-being is so fucking important, right? The world you're living in is your world. It is very important that you take care of yourself. It's very important that you prioritize yourself. And I feel like not enough people know that. So looking at the outcome here for you, Scorpio, we do got here the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse showing up here for you. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm not hesitating anymore. You know, I'm not hesitating anymore to take care of myself. I'm going to be in a position of time where I'm learning to establish more healthy boundaries with people because I do deserve to give back to myself as well. Abso-freaking-lutely. And I totally stand for that. And I'm happy that you guys are seeing that because there has to be a healthy balance. It's great to be selfless. It's great to love people. It's great to do things for others and to be the most kindest person you can be because kindness is such a beautiful thing in this world. But it's also so important too to make sure that you have that healthy balance and that you give back to you as well because you deserve to give back to yourself. All right, Scorpio, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But nonetheless, thank you for tuning in. All right, so all my water signs are done. All of my air signs are done. Jumping on into the fire. Let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Aries, baby. What's up? What do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. I actually found that really funny, Aaron. Aaron said, good morning, Ant and the Ant Colony. I don't know why, man. I thought that was actually really funny. That was a good one. That was a really shitty laugh. I sounded like a clown, but thank you for making me laugh, Aaron. That was funny. I like that one. The Ant Colony. That's cool. Anyways, getting back on into Aries. What do we got going on here for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries peeps, let's see what we got in store here for you. Hopefully all is well. Aries overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be connecting here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy. We got here the Lovers in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We got here the Knight of Wands, and then looking at the outcome for you, beautiful people, is going to be the Five of Swords in reverse. So let's take a look at this stuff for you. Aries, setting foot here into your next 24 hours. We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, all the way to the Lovers in reverse. What I'm seeing for Aries is that you're pretty much in this place in time right now where you're not wanting to work on something. I think that Lovers reverse usually represents like a disconnection. So you're not really connected or invested in something at this time. It could represent love. It could represent friendship. It could represent, you know, work or any sort of passion or hobby that you have. But I feel, Aries, that you're kind of just tapped out. Like, that's why you don't want to work on something, right? I think that people, you know, are often called lazy, but the truth is that most people aren't lazy. They're just doing shit they don't want to do. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, you're fucking lazy. It's like, no, I'm just not fucking interested. You know, there's a lot of things in life that we can all get lazy with because we're not interested in it, you know? Some people hate washing the dishes. They know they got to do it. They want to keep their houses clean, but maybe they wait till like the next morning to do it. People will say that's lazy. No, it's not interesting. It's not what I want to do. And of course, something like washing dishes is very minimal, but however it ends up resonating to you, I feel like that's the way to talk about it, right? Aries, it's like if you're not really working hard on something, it's like chances are you're not really connected to it. And I think that it's okay to not put the work and effort in to things that you don't really want to do in the first place. Having a look at what you're dealing with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is about bridging out, venturing out, opening yourself up here into the world of possibility of things that have interest and things that you're interested in and things that would be cool, So I feel like for many of you, it's like, I'm done doing shit that's uninteresting. I'm done doing shit that I don't really want to do. I'm going to start opening myself up to like what I actually will enjoy in this world. And I say, go for it. I think it's important, man, to do what interests you, what fascinates you, what sets your soul on fire, what is great. There's certain things in life too that we are obligated to do, right? We live in a world where there's currency. We live in a world where we need money. A job is an obligation. We need to make money to live. Understandable. I get it. Not everybody wants to do that, but there are certain things we're obligated to do. But in other retrospects, let's think about jobs for a second. You don't have to work at the job that you find boring as fuck when you can open yourself up to other types of jobs and invest yourself there and see what you would like and what you would be interested in and what you would have fun with and what you would be content with. You can open yourself up to all those other types of options and opportunities, right? So it's important to realize that. I feel like for you, the reason why you're not working hard on something is like, I just don't care about it. Looking at the outcome that's present here, Five of Swords reversed, don't keep continuing to put yourself in situations right now that are not inherently making you happy. Put yourself in a situation where you would fight for it in a heartbeat. Put yourself in a situation where you're so happy that you're doing something and you're so happy that you have something to the point where it's something you'd continue to fight for because it's just that valuable, right? So Aries, find something that sets your soul on fire. And you may not know what that is yet, and that's fine. For any Aries right now that's like, well, Ant, little problem. I don't know what sets my soul on fire. I don't know what I'm passionate about. Then explore, open yourself up to the world. The world has a lot of opportunities and a lot of things that you'll find passion in. The more that you explore and see what you like, test out the waters, I feel would be a great thing to say here for a few Aries as well. But that's the message I have in store here for you. It's like, if you're uninterested in someone or something, don't keep forcing yourself to be there, right? Do something that you feel is the direction you want to be a part of and that you're happy with and that you're content with, because you deserve to live a life that actually makes you happy. All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all the fire are done, all the water, and all the air. Going on to the last but not least zodiac sign for today. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got rolling up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Virgo peeps, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Virgo, overall energy for ya is going to be the Seven of Pentacles. So you could be connecting here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here into your current energy, we do got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with, Virgo. We got the Ace of Pentacles, and then looking at the outcome for ya, we got here the Judgment. So Virgo, a lot of Pentacle energy showing up here for you, lots of earth sign energy. You could be connecting with one potentially. Now, Seven of Pentacles here to the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Usually what this represents to me is that when you see a Seven of Pentacles, it could represent patience, it can represent investment. I think that for some of you Virgos, you're kind of recognizing that you haven't really been so invested in yourself here. This is similar to a zodiac I just previously read. I'm not sure which one it was, but I was talking about the energy of selflessness. And I think that I'm pretty sure this was the Scorpio reading I was talking about this, but Virgo, regardless, it's like you've been very selfless lately. You've been very giving. You've been very nurturing. You've been very loving. And I feel that it's a matter of time to where an opportunity finally arises that's for you. Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity for you. I feel that's coming in the next 24 hours. So I'm not sure what this is. You know, Ace of Pentacles could represent a job opportunity. It could represent a opportunity that's not work related. It could represent a love opportunity. It could represent an opportunity to do something cool. Whatever is coming in here for you, though, I feel like something's going to come in just for you. Does that make sense, Virgo? It's the energy where you've been so selfless lately. Finally, here comes an opportunity that's for you, you know, for you to take and for you to enjoy. So I would definitely say take it. I mean, looking at the outcome that's present being the Judgment card is all about giving something a chance. So Virgos, I would say that for whatever this opportunity is, granted, tarot's timeless. So even if this doesn't happen in the next 24, it could happen throughout the week for you. But essentially, if you notice that some sort of opportunity comes in here for you where you have an opportunity to do something nice for yourself, don't pass up the opportunity. That's essentially the vibe that I'm getting here for you. Do not pass up the opportunity. Definitely take it and allow yourself to have a little bit of fun. You know, let's say that somebody, even if it's something simple, like somebody offers to take you out to dinner and they're like, I'll pay. You know, the kindness in you is like, we can split the bill. Let them pay, you know, let people take care of you sometimes, right? Let that be a nice opportunity for somebody else to take care of you and for somebody else to do something for you, you know? So however it ends up resonating with you, however or whatever type of form this Ace of Pentacles comes in, I feel that something for you will be manifesting. Let it happen for you. Don't push it away here. Be very acceptable of this energy at this time would be my best advice for you because it's going to be something quite nice. All right, Virgo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to today's daily reading. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed it. If it does resonate, please do let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the people that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all super appreciated. Excuse me for one moment. Thank you very much. I do want to say for everybody who's up in the chat right now, if you could drop a like, that'd be awesome. Really appreciate you tuning in. And for anybody who sent in any sort of donations today, thank you guys so much for that. Helps out a lot more than you know. I know there was one earlier I said thank you to. I'm not sure if anybody else donated previously past that, but for anybody who has sent them in, thank you. I really appreciate your generosity. It helps out so much more than you guys know. Thank you so much. All right. If anybody here is new and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, do consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. It would be awesome of you. And I would love to have you to be a part of the Soul family. I do want to mention coming up tomorrow, everybody, I am going to be posting the air signs for October 2022. So that'll be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your October readings will be available tomorrow. Feel free to check them out. Now, everybody, real quick, just wanting to let you know, I'm sure if you've seen the new YouTube short series that I've been posting, which is the letter series, it would say your zodiac name and you just got a letter. That'll be coming to an end tomorrow with the last 3 remaining zodiac signs. So stay tuned for that. That'll be Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. You guys will be getting your letter messages coming in tomorrow as well. So if you've been enjoying that short series, I'm really happy. I worked really hard on it, so hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. I'm not sure if I'll do something similar like that again in the future, but it was a really cool series to do. So if you haven't seen any of my YouTube short videos yet, check out my YouTube shorts. There's some pretty cool videos up there that I think you guys would be interested in. So just want to throw that out there. For the last remaining 3 signs, you'll be up tomorrow: Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. I got you guys covered, okay? And also air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Once again, your October readings will be available tomorrow. Feel free to check them out. All right, guys, I love you all so much. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy pre-Friday. We're going to go on into the weekend tomorrow, so that's super exciting. But I hope you had a fantastic week so far anyways. Even though it's only Thursday, I hope your week has been well. And with that being said, sub if you're new. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will catch you all in the next video. Much love to my soul family, and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all. Peace.
Again.